Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are fine and healthy. So, today again we are here for learning science. In science we learn about animals, food, shelter of animals, different types of things and many other things. So, let's start our today's lecture. As you know, I am your science teacher Mubasira Miss from Mahdi School, and today we continue our lesson number 7, Knowing Your Body. Today's topic is textbook exercise. So in previous lectures we complete our exercise and today we continue exercise of textbooks. Right? So in this lesson we learn about our body and different parts of our body, and we learn that different part of body join together and help us to move, eat, see things and many other activities, right? So we continue today textbook exercise. Let's start our today's lecture with one beautiful line, that never let your fear decide your future. So when you achieve your goal, during this you have many fears. So because of this fear you stop. So don't let your fear decide your future, right? So with this beautiful line, let's start our today's topic. So which lesson we are learning? Lesson number 7, right? And what is the name of this lesson? Remember, anyone? It is about our body. It means knowing your body. We learn about different parts, and these different parts are joined together and making our body. So here you can see the different parts of our body, and these parts join together making our body. So without joining them, we cannot call them body. Why? Because they are different from each other. So here you can see eyes, hair, legs, hands, mouth, ears and stomach, right? So this all body parts join together and making our body, right? So first here you can see the picture of body parts, and what we are doing, we are joined these body parts. When we are jointing this body part, we make our body, right? So let's start. As we learn in this lesson, different part of the body help us in different way. Like hand help us to writing, eat food, carry things. When leg help us to walk, run and play, right? When eyes help us to see things and nose help us to smell things. We also learn about sense organs in this lesson, right? So first what we are doing here, first we join together this all parts, right? So let's see, we have hair, we have eyes, hands, legs, stomach and face. So let's join this all body parts. So first here what we have, it is our hair. So when we learn about body, we learn that hair is the part of our body, and someone has black hair, some people has brown hair, right? And our grandparents have white hairs. So here you can see that first part of our body we see here is our hairs, and you can see forehead also there, right? Now let's see which is our next body part. It is our eyes, right? So here you can see we have two eyes. So as we learn in this lesson, some body parts we have two hands, two legs, two ears, two eyes, right? So we call them right eyes, and we call them left eyes. So here you can see the eyes. Then next body part is our mouth and nose. So we have only one nose. As we learn in this lesson, nose is one of our sense organ which help us to smell things, right? So like that you all understand that nose is our body part which help us to smell different kind of things like onion smell, like rose smell, tea smell, right? So but we have only one nose. We also breathe with our nose, right? Then next is mouth. In mouth we have teeth also, we have tongue also. So tongue help us to taste different kind of things. Tongue help us in many ways. Tongue help us in taste, tongue help us in speak. So this is one of our sense organ and we also use in speaking also, right? So right now I am speaking with use of my tongue. So it is our body part, right? Then let's see which is next one. What is this? It is our stomach, right? We called it tummy also. You can see here neck also, throat also, right? So here you can see our stomach. So when we eat anything, this food will going inside our stomach, right? So our stomach is empty, then we cannot do anything with concentrate. Why? Because we are hungry, right? So here is stomach, you can see. So first we joint hair, then eyes, then nose, then mouth, then stomach. Now which body part is left here? Hands and legs, right? And one more body part is left here. Which is this? It is our ears, right? So first let's see which body part we joined here. Yes, it is our legs. So how many legs we have? We have two legs, right? As we learn in this lesson that two body parts we count as left and right. So when we learn about legs, we learn that legs help us to move, to walk, to run, swimming, cycling, playing. In everything we are using our legs, right? So if you want to walk, you need your legs. With help of your legs you can walk and run. Then here you can see first is our right hand. So how many hands we have? Two hands. So here we joint only one hand, and which hand it is? It is our right hand. When we learn about hands, we learn that hands help us to carry things, to eat food. Do you see any time that someone is eating with eyes or eating with legs or eating with stomach? No. Why? Because we carry things with use of our hand, and hand help us to eat food, right? So here you can see only one hand. So where is other hand? Let's join other hand here, right? So we have two hands, right? So hand help us to carry things, to hold things, like when we are hold any vehicle we are using our hand. When we are writing we are using our hand. And here you can see the ears. So how many ears we have? We have two ears, right? So here you can see two ears, right? Left and right. So these two ears help us to hear. Like we can hear voice of bell. Right now you are hear voice of your teacher. When your mother call, you can identify the voice of your mother, right? Your small brother or sister crying, so you can identify that our brother and sister crying, right? So like that, ears are one of our sense organs which help us to feel the world around us, right? So we have complete our body, we joined body parts, right? So let's write which body parts we are jointing. Here you can see the picture of that boy. Hands, legs, eyes, ears, tongue, stomach and hair. Like all these body parts join together and making one structure which we called body. So these body parts join together and help us in many ways, right? So this all we learn in this lesson. Then we learn about 5 different parts of our body: nose, eyes, ears, tongue and skin. Now you tell me that what are these body parts? As we learn in this lesson that nose is help us to smell things, eyes help us to see things, ears help us to hear things, tongue help us to taste and skin help us to feel and touch. So these all body parts are help us to feel the world around. So these body parts are known as sense organs. And what are sense organs? Part of the body which help us to feel the world around us. You understand this thing, that what are sense organs? Part of the body which help us to feel the world around us. And which are they? Nose, eyes, ears, tongue and skin, right? So these all things we learn in this lesson, right? So first revise sense organs quickly. That tongue help us to different kind of taste: sweet, savory, spicy, delicious, right? So these are body parts which are known as sense organ. Then skin help us to feel and touch, like ice is very cold, scissor is very sharp, teddy bear is very soft. Ear help us to different kind of voice identification, right? So bell's voice, alarm voice, mic voice, teacher's voice, mother's voice, right? And eyes help us to see things, identify color and many other things, right? Then next, nose help us to smell things, like rose smell is very good when onion smell is very dirty, right? So all these things we can feel or identify with help of our nose. Let's start our today's topic, right? So what we learn today we learn exercise of lesson number 7. Which exercise? Textbook exercise, right? So in previous lectures, we complete hard words, fill in the blanks, true or false, and choose the correct answer. So today we again doing this exercise and revise this, and we continue next question of this exercise, right? So let's start. First we continue our exercise. So our next question is, give one word. So in this question, as you know that we have to write one answer for each. Here we have one sentence. From this we have to write one word for this, right? So let's see which is our first give one word. The body part that help us to walk. So when we learn about different part of body, we learn that hands, legs, eyes, nose and many other body parts. So from these, which body part help us to walk, right? So we learn that here you can see one boy is walking, right, from one place to other place, right? So now you tell me that which body part this boy is using for walking. We already learned this. So now you tell me that which body part this boy is using when he is walking. Is that hand? No. Is that nose? No. So which body part it is? It is our leg, right? So which body part we use to move one place to other place? It means for walking. So when you walk from drawing room to kitchen, what you are using? You are using your legs. So it means the answer is legs. The body part that help us to walk is legs. Understand which part we use for walking? Which part help us to walk? It is our legs. Remember we learned that legs help us in walking, running. When we are playing, we are using our leg, right? So let's see which is our next one. But before that, you tell me that how many legs we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many legs we have? Now you count your leg. First you count right leg. It is 1 and left leg. It means we have 2 legs. Now second, the body part that help us to eat. Now when we learn about different parts of body, I am not talking about sense organ. It is about body part that help us to eat, right? So when we learn about different part of body, we learn about hands and legs. From this we learn that legs help us to walk, right? So let's see here some picture. One boy is eating, right? So which body part is using boy? In which body part boy holding spoon? It is our hand. Second, you can see eat with hand, right? Chapatis, cereals and pulses, right? It is mixture of cereal and pulses. Then eating watermelon, eating apple, eating proper meal and burger. Now you tell me that which body part these all boys and all people are using for eating. They are holding things in hand. It means our hand help us in eating. Right? So you understand that we are using our hand when we are eating. We eat food, we chew food with help of our teeth and help of tongue. But when we are holding things, we are using our hand, right? So what is the answer? The body part that help us to eat is our hand, right? So first you can see here the body part that help us to walk is leg. When second, the body part that help us to eat is hand. When we are small, we cannot eat food by own. Our mother give us food with her hand. So it means we use our hand. Our hand help us to eat, right? Now number 3, the body part that help us to feel the world around us. Now when we learn about this thing, that what is feel the world around us, first we clear this concept, right? When we learn about sense organs, we learn about senses also, and we learn about how we are feeling the world around us. So here we have 5 senses, right? Sense of sound, sense of sight, sense of taste. With taste we can identify it is chilly. Sense of touch, we can identify that ice is very cold when teddy bear is very soft. Sense of smell, we can identify without going in kitchen that our mother is making Maggie. We can identify the sound of train, that train is coming. We can identify that bell is ringing. It means we are going to home from school. So it is the senses, right? And we can feel the world with help of our senses. So the body part that help us to feel the world around us is sense organs. So we called them sense organs, right? So you can understand that these 5 sense organs help us to feel the world around us. If we are not having ear, we cannot feel that this is science teacher lecture. You cannot identify that on your screen there is green color, right? So these all sense organs help us to feel the world around us. Then number 4, children grow up to become this. So when we learn about growing up, grown up, we learn about this. So when we are small, we cannot wear our clothes by on, right? Our mother help in all these things. Now you are in first standard, you can wear your cloth by on. It means you are growing. So children grow up to become this. So here you can see the picture of one girl. First girl is small, then girl is growing and growing. It means we are grow, right? We learn in lesson number 2, living and non-living things, that living things can grow. So it means you are growing up. So when you are grown up, you become adults. So children grow up to become adults. Here you can see the spelling of adults, right? So it means adults are already grown up people, right? So I again repeat that children grow up to become adults. You all are growing to become elders. When you are doing something wrong or you are going near to gas stove, your mother tell you that you are very small, don't go there, right? So it means you are right now small, but you become adults. So children grow up to become adults, right? Then our next question is question answer, right? So in this we write answer of the question. Let's see first one, what are sense organs? So from 2 lectures we learn about sense organs, right? So when we learn about sense organs, first we learn that what are senses, right? So let's see here. Here you can see sense of sight. It means we can see that in front of you there is a TV or there is a mobile. You can identify your mother, right? Then sense of taste. It means that lollipop is very sweet. When we see mango, we see that 2 mangoes are looking same in orange color, but when you taste, then you know that one is sweet when second is not sweet. How we know that? Because of sense of taste, right? So you can feel the taste of mango or any other food. Then sense of touch, it means teddy bear is very soft. When we sleep at night, we know that our pillow is very soft. If it is hard, you cannot sleep properly. It means sense of touch. Then number 4 is sense of sound, that you can identify your mother's voice, you can identify your father's voice. So you can feel it, the world around us. When your mother is calling you, you already know that it is for you and your mother is calling you, right? So number 5 is sense of smell. We can identify that it is rose smell, it is onion smell, it is dirty smell, it is good smell, right? So these all are senses. So because of these 5 part of body, we can feel the world around us, and that's why we called them sense organs. So the answer is sense organs help us to feel the world around us. So now you can understand that we can feel that right now in atmosphere too much heat, right? When we are in Simla or we are going in mountains where snowfall, right? So we can understand the atmosphere of these places are very cold, right? So sense organs help us to feel the world around us. Then next, name the 5 sense organs and what each help us to feel. So first, let's see. Here you can see 5 sense organs. First is tongue, second is eyes, third is ears, fourth is nose, and fifth is touch, right? So these all are our sense organs. So when you see the picture of hand, you think that it is hand. So why we called it skin? The skin is the part of body which covered our body. So we can say that it is skin. So we touch anything with our hand. That's why we are put here picture of hand. So here you can see 5 sense organs, which are the eyes, ears, nose, tongue and skin. These all are 5 sense organs. Now how they are helping us. So here you can see the picture of sense organs and you can see the senses. That eye we use for our vision. Vision means we can see anything. Ears help us to hearing. Smell help us to feel the different things smell, right? It is nose. Then taste, we use our tongue to taste thing, and touch, we can feel the touch with help of our skin, right? So now let's revise that eyes help us to see, when ear help us to hear things, nose help us to smell things, and tongue help us to taste, when skin help us to touch. So let's write the answer. The answer is eyes help us to see, ears help us to hear, tongue help us to taste, skin help us to feel and touch, and nose help us to smell. It means these all are sense organs and they help in different way. So when we learn true or false, we learn that different part of the body help us in different way. So it means each part of our body is important for us. So here you can see 5 sense organs and how they are helping us. Right? So we complete here question answers also. So what we learn today? Today we write, give one word, then we write question answers. So it is our textbook exercise. So I hope you all understand what we learned today and you enjoy. So take care of yourself and stay healthy.